Hello, guys and gals, me Mudahar, and welcome to another episode of Deep Web Browsing, episode number 81, the time of the week, Sunday specifically, where we sit back, relax, and look at the part of the internet that's a little too dank for regular viewing. It's just a way for, really, me to relax and, hopefully to uncover new sections on the part of the internet again that is a little too dank. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are once again on the realm of Freenet. We're also mixing things up with Tor inside a bit, a big giant combination of almost all the, well, not almost all of them, the basic deep web services that we've been using. And as time goes on, I think I'm going to be adding a few more extra to it. As always, what's going to be happening this week, I don't know. As always, things are random, but I really hope we get some theme out of it, or frankly, we see some website that makes me go, what the fuck, very early on. But ladies and gentlemen, actually, you know what? That's been going on for the past 2 fucking episodes, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some what the fuck kind of a website this week, too. But ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, hope you have an enjoyable Sunday. Let's get right into our very first website. That was a lengthier little introduction, I gotta say. But here we first start off in Harold's Land, ladies and gentlemen. I think I have to basically announce some of the websites that we've been coming across. A lot of the websites that you've been seeing on the Freenet, people refer to them as flogs, I mean, we all know what blogs are, we know what vlogs are. Flogs, I guess you could say, is just because we're on Freenet, they took like the F and basically said flog, right? Not that hard to make up. But basically, these are sites that people have made just to really express what they're thinking, or they might have certain things going for it. I don't know. It's just personal websites created. And that's what a lot of these websites really do tend to be, because when you're not on the store sites or the sites that are designed to spook you or a hitman site, a lot of these sites are very personal, and people just post them up to make, to basically share things that they probably couldn't share for many reasons. There could be a fucking doctor, who likes talking about, I don't know, some weird kind of fetish, whatever the fuck it could be, right? And they don't want it traced back to them, so they probably make like a deep website because they really want to get their stuff out there, and they think it's the best way to do it, even though it's not too far off different. Like, if you went onto another page and used like a fake account, like, I don't know, fucking desperate rabbit fucker 95, there's probably so many other fucking names out there like that is as anonymous as being on the deep web. But a lot of people make personal sites to share things, and sometimes to share things that they can't really share from their countries, right? We live in an age where you can't really talk about certain things, right? That's just fucking no-no. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Harold's Land, and with all that said, this is Harold basically posting little updates to his vlog, I would say. Now, about the author, Harold Land, and then you got this whole giant URL and a fucking half. But the first thing is posting from 3DS. Whoa! I'm posting this from my Nintendo 3DS. I didn't feel like booting my laptop. That's a little interesting. I didn't know you could connect to Freenet from your 3DS. Maybe as like a homebrew 3DS. It's a little weird. You need to have the Freenet package, don't you? Library plugin. I reloaded the library plugin so I could add the search box to this vlog just to see what it does. Search is superfluous on a vlog this small and sparsely updated. But I deleted my test vlog. Oh, this is a test vlog. No, the old one was a test vlog. This is the real shit. And now I just test shit here instead for everyone to see the naked results. Alright, Harold seems like a pretty cool guy, and that's sort of the thing. It's just, like I said earlier, the whole fucking, the whole username, which I totally forgot entirely, I know it at a 95, Harold's just one of those random names that could really be applied to anyone. Shit, I could have called myself Harold and never shown my face, and nobody would be the fucking wiser than me. But the thing is, it's like, it's a perfect way to keep your anonymity. Format tweaks and Warren. Ooh, I think we're getting somebody saucy here. I tweaked the format of the site a bit by overriding the XHTML template and CSS sheet in Frog Helper. You can reach these settings by clicking the edit button on the list of flogs page. And then you got like the Freenet graveyard. Started messing around with this new ShareLink plugin, really cool. Easy to use plugin. I started a collection of links to cool free sites that are dead for one reason or another. There are more sites out there which qualify for this list. I just need to dig through my depreciated bookmarks to find them. Here I have something called Freenet Graveyard. I'm going to open that up just to see what that's going on about. Hopefully that site isn't dead either, right? Here's hoping. I mean, all the sites listed here are dead. I just want to see like names of them. And then he's got like Kindle flogging, and then he's got remote flogging, and then new flog. It seems like Harold's a pretty intense flogger. Oh, here it is, the Freenet Graveyard. Dead sites worth visiting. They've got Trance AM. The site screams classic Freenet. I'm not going to get anywhere, but I'm going to try opening it. They got the Barogu, something called Blabber, and then the Zymoid site. Interesting. So this is uploaded 2011. So Harold's vlog is pretty fucking old, ladies and gentlemen. It seems a lot of these sites that I come across, at least for the first time on like, you know, Freenet, a lot of these sites from like 2011, 2012. So I didn't even fucking make YouTube videos back then, and these people made like Freenet sites, dude. It's such a... Oh, here it is. Transam is open. Life is a lesson of one in the middle of infinity stretching into an imaginable dimension. Life is a never-ending quest, finding out what is true and what not. Why are a lot of these sites dealing with life and shit? Every human has to answer to every claim, prove it. To be able to verify the proof in order to validate the claim. Unless the process is followed, every claim is nothing more than an attempt to gain followers. And then you got like this cute like bird graphic and like this fucking URL and a half, let me tell you. They use Freemail over here. They got an online vlog updated 2008. Oh my god, this is vintage, dude. Next year's gonna be the anniversary, dude. Oh my god. I feel so old. Oh my god. Wait, when was the first update? Let me see this. 2006, 2 weeks of running Freenet. Is this the OG Freenet, dude? Fucking sweet. I've started to make a little cozy place here. I'll try to update this on a regular basis with thoughts, dreams, and all the good stuff. There won't be much prawn here, sorry. It's just easier to get yourself a DVD. You can feel old when they say get porn on a DVD, dude. God damn it. I feel so fucking old. If you want to respond, you'll have to wait until I find out how to make that possible. For now, this is like the most chillax area to be in. Poetic political rants. I know a thing about ranting or two. Let me go see it. What is a rant about? Fucking children. Strange world. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting picture over there. All right. Seems like this lad's pretty cool. The rant about this world. Oh my lord, he's very poetic about this world, dude. But I'm not gonna go into that, dude. Last time we were here, like there was a lot of lessons about eggs and gods and. God damn, dude. There's a lot of like deep thinking going on over here compared to Tor, let me tell you. But then again, most of the websites I've seen on fucking Tor have been a lot of people trying to sell me some danker shit that I'm frankly not too into, but let's get out of here and go to something else. So here's something. It's called needgod.com, a quick 8-question test to tell me if I'm a good fucking human being. Now, I know, honestly, it feels like I'm on the BuzzFeed side of the deep web, just because, for those of you who don't know what BuzzFeed is, like, if you're blessed enough to not know what fucking BuzzFeed is a lovely phenomenon where they have, like, all these polls and shit, and, like, some of these polls were, like, fucking, tell us what kind of cheese you love, and we can tell your penis size, or fucking, what is it, what is another equally stupid one? What is your favorite TV show, and we can determine your ethnic background, or something stupid, like, something outlandishly dumb. But again, you know, BuzzFeed is very scientific conundrum. If my camera can keep its fucking focus. Alright, here we're on needgod.com, which is the 8-question test. This test is designed to answer 2 questions. Are you a good enough person according to God's standards? And if so, are you good enough to go into heaven? Oh boy, alright, let's go into this. Have you ever told a lie? I mean, I think everyone, you know, I'm gonna be honest here. Everyone's told a fucking lie at one point, alright? Like, let's be honest here. Have you gone to church regularly? I've never been to church, so no. Have you ever... Is this just assuming that, like... Alright, have you ever used God, Jesus, or Christ as a curse word? Example, oh my god, oh my lord. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie about that. I have like 1,000-something plus videos here to describe how awful that is. Have you ever looked at someone and had lustful thoughts? I have lusted at least once in my life. Yeah, it's a little weird one. I mean, like, is it like, if you think... I don't know, I mean... I looked at a girl and said, "Oh, damn, that's really cute," but I've never been one that's like, "Oh man, I gotta fucking get into that." So I don't know, man. I'm pretty asexual. So no, I've never really had a lustful thought. Have you? I mean, like, it's just sort of a weird thing. It's like, what is a fucking fine line in that? Is it like thinking if someone's like good looking? Is that a lustful thought? I don't know. I'm not gonna say it is. I mean, I didn't have any like sexual thoughts or anything crazy. So let's go into it. I've been doing these out of order too. Have you given money to, well, no, alright, no, it's fucked up, alright, maybe yeah, alright, definitely, alright, I'm not gonna be honest here, alright, there's no reason to lie. Have you given money to charity? Well, yeah, I mean, yes. Have you ever stolen anything, no matter how small? No, no. Have you made it a practice to read the Bible? No, I've not. No. Have you ever broken the first commandment? I actually don't know what the first commandment is, so let me go see this real quick. You shall have no other gods before me. I mean, no, I don't think so. No. No. Wait, going back to the have you ever stolen anything? Fuck. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I did fucking totally jack a CD out of my uncle's fucking CD player. Yeah, I have. But I told him, so it's not like, I mean, he was okay with it. I still feel kind of shitty about it. Let's go hit score. All right, here it is. All right, there we go. So it's gonna tell us. Here we go. Have you ever told a lie? The score on question 1 is you shall not lie. So I fucked that up. All right, easily. Have you ever looked at someone? Fuck that up. Fuck that up too. I'm not looking like I'm going to heaven, let me tell you. Have you ever still fuck that up? No, I guess I didn't break the first commandment. Have you ever given money to a church? Yeah, I mean, I've given all that shit. The result. The test showed how you stand up when judged by just 5 of God's 10 commandments. So if God judges you by that standard, would you be innocent or guilty of breaking his commandments? Wait, what is it? So if God judges you by that standard, would you be innocent or guilty of I mean, I don't know. I maybe. Oh wait, did it tell me that I'm fucking guilty? It's already assuming it's just darkening. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go fucking guilty, dude. Do you think you would go to heaven or hell? That's what, dude. It's fucking depressing, man. I mean, fuck. I don't know. Hell? Maybe I don't fucking know. Does the fact that yeah? I mean, good. It should concern you. God damn, dude. Holy crap. It seems like this is very Christian focused. Like, I mean, if you were walking into this with another like outlet of God, like another religion, you'd be like, fuck, dude, I'm screwed. Yeah, it is very Christian. It says, inspiring and equipping Christians. It should concern you. Would you sell one of your eyes for $1 million? How about both eyes for 10 million? No one in their right mind would. Your eyes are precious to you, but they're only a window for your soul. Your soul, your inner being, your life personality, looks out through those eyes. Consider how precious your eyes are, then realize that Jesus said hell is so horrible that you'd be better off tearing out your own eyes than ending up there for all eternity. Damn, dude. Do you know what God did so you wouldn't have to spend eternity in hell? No, I don't. Oh, man, dude, save yourself some pain. Oh my god. Oh, it's taking me to a site called Living Waters. Yeah, I think this is like a Freenet version of it. But again, if you're from Spain, you can go to necesitatasadios.com. That might work. You know, maybe, I don't fucking know. That was a pretty depressing way to get started on Freenet. Damn it, being told you're going to hell and shit. Man, I'm fucking sorry, God. I really am, dude. My lord, that was so depressing. I mean, do I get like bonus points? Because I did answer really honestly. Like, let's be serious here. Okay, I was taking that test seriously. What the hell, dude? God damn it. Needgod.com. What a great thing to have on the fucking Freenet side. Let's go to something else. Please don't turn the comment section into a religious battleground. That would not. Please, no. Let's go someplace else. Here it is. Liberation Group. An anti-speciest flog. Another flog. And today I think we have a fucking terrorist group or some shit. Now, when I first clicked on this, I was like, anti-speciest flog. That's a very interesting thing to say, alright? I've never heard the fucking term anti-speciest before in my fucking life. But, September 28, 2008, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fucking vintage flog, by the way. This is a Freenet homepage for the Anti-Speciest Liberation Group. Oh, man, dude, we're into some fucking terrorism and shit. This site will be used to provide general information about speciesism, animal liberation, and veganism. Feel free to contact us for more specific... It's no wonder why this is on the Freenet or something like that, because, we're not really gonna put... it's not like ISIS has their fucking homepage probably on, like, some place on the internet, right? Like, they get tracked like a motherfucker. I mean, I kind of laugh at, like, this, like, how should I say, like, eco-terrorism and shit, but it's not actually a laughing matter. In, like, the past, like, especially in the 90s, there were some actual major eco-terrorist scares, too. Like, I don't know if they, like, took over, like, oil rigs and shit, but, it was a thing, let me tell you. So basically over here they got the contact page, they got external, which is liberation group at blogsport. Okay, let's actually go over there. Now it says, it gives you a link. It has .de at the end, which I believe is from it's from Germany. which, yeah, Stellungnam der Ultras Braunschweig 2001. Oh my god, I really do want to apologize to any German viewer watching this. Ironically, that is the third largest viewing demographic that this channel has, and I feel like anytime I read anything in German, I fuck it up beyond belief, and I'm really offending the German portion of people. I'm very apologetic for what I'm doing. Same thing with anybody from Spain or something like that, or anybody speaking any Latin American language. I try my hardest, damn it. I really do. I really do try, but I can't read any of this. I can't really understand any of it, but it seems like a German anti-speciesist website, but we're not really looking into that. I can't really understand it. So let me go to the ALF, which I've actually had it opened over here. Let me go to ALF Actions, too. That's going to be fucking dank as fuck. But for those of you who don't know, the Animal Liberation Front consists of individuals and small autonomous groups of people all over the world who carry out direct action according to the ALF guidelines. So these people are actual fucking eco-terrorists. Like, they're actually, like, fucking those direct offensive motherfuckers that go after this shit. Because ALF actions are against the law, activists work anonymously and do not have any centralized organization or coordination. The ALF is non-hierarchical in its structure, which allows for only those people involved directly in the action to control their own destiny. The Animal Liberation Front directly disrupts the practice of animal abuse by rescuing animals and imposing real financial and social cost to animal abuser, usually through the damage and destruction of property. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole legality of it, but, like, you know, I really hate animal abuse. Just like a little personal thing aside. I don't think this is the way you should go to it, by destroying shit and basically devolving down to that level. But, you know, I guess the intentions here are good. The way they're carrying it out is a little too intense, you know? I wouldn't really put them on the morality fucked scale as I would say ISIS or some equally damning terrorist group, but, you know, the Animal Liberation Front really likes to free innocent, cute little animals, and, you know, God bless, but please don't fucking blow shit up and put lives in danger for that. Let me, please. God damn. It's such a touchy subject, though. I don't want to get too into it. Please don't turn it into a political battleground. I hate it whenever a YouTube comment section turns into that. Like, that's when you have to flatline the motherfucker. But the Animal Liberation Front, yes. A group of people who are vegetarians or vegans and who carry out actions according to ALF guidelines have the right to regard themselves as part of the ALF. Any action that adheres to the ALF guidelines can be considered an ALF action. Since there isn't a way to contact the Animal Liberation Front in your area, it is up to each of us to take on the responsibility to stop the exploitation of our fellow animals. In the words of a convicted ALF activist, when you see the pictures of a mass liberator, stop asking who's behind the mask and look in the mirror. Those are some powerful words right there. To liberate animals from places of abuse, for example, laboratories, factory farms, fur farms, oh man, whenever they mention that, like, that shit's really fucked. Like, if you ever, like, go and, like, look at, like, how they treat animals in, like, factory farms and shit, or, like, they do the makeup testing and stuff, like, in laboratories, it's so fucking, it's fucked. Like, it really is. Like, I'm not one of those super, you know, fucking save the planet, save the whales kind of people, but, like, you know, it's fucked up when you see it, and it like, in the past, like, 5-6 years, I've actually changed a lot of my habits to sort of not support things like that, because it does get really fucked up. Like, you sort of, like, wonder if I was a fucking whale and they put me into that shit, goddamn. Place them in good homes where they may live out their natural lives, free from suffering. The ALF guidelines, so this is the ALF, this is what their guidelines are like, this is this terrorist organization's guidelines. To inflict economic damage to those who profit from the misery and exploitation of animals, alright? Economic damage could be fucking anything, blowing up a factory farm or boycotting. To reveal the horror and atrocities committed against animals behind locked doors by performing nonviolent direct actions and liberations. Alright, peaceful protesting and exposure. To take all necessary precautions against harming any animal, human, and non-human. Alright, okay. There you go, see? They just don't like to harm anyone. Any group of people who are vegetarians or vegans and who carry out actions according to ALF guidelines have the right to regard themselves as part of the ALF. So it's not like you have to apply to the ALF, you just gotta be like them, and they're like, yeah, you're part of us, bruh. The Animal Liberation Front consists of small autonomous groups of people all over the world who carry out direct actions according to ALF guidelines. Very interesting. Now, if you look to the left, you have, like, external Freenet sites. So you have, like, Eco Defense, you have, like, Final Nail, you have the Terrorist's Handbook. Holy fuck. Let me open that up. So this is, like, a whole book, Eco Defense. These are just books that you can read up to. This is the Final Nail. This is a site, apparently, that's exposing a lot of stuff. So if I go to, like, Maryland, for example. Wow, I'm gonna have to censor this page out because it's giving like critical information out and everything. But it's basically like listing out what the fuck they're doing that's bad, and they're giving you like contact names, addresses, and shit. Oh, okay, all right, man. Entering into the darker side, and they got like the terrorist handbook. Holy fucking shit! God damn! Look at what they're showing: flash powder, rifle shotgun powder, mercury fulminate, fucking RDX. TNT, dynamite, potassium chlorate. Oh my god. Like, I know you're against violence and shit, but some of this stuff is fucking that's chemical warfare, motherfucker. I need to back out of this, dude. I'm gonna get party vanned if I stay there. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Animal Liberation Front. I don't really know much more to tell you, but we actually came across an eco-terrorist website on Freenet. Now, whatever your thoughts are on anything, terrorism is never the answer, all right? I don't even think I have to say that, really. Harming people is not the answer, all right? But, you know, exposing, obviously, illicit things like what these companies may be doing, you know, is right, but don't hurt somebody, and please don't resort to terrorism for promoting political gain. I just have to say that because it's a whole legality thing, all right? I don't think anybody's dumb enough to fucking not take these words on a proper basis, but I'm gonna back out of this, keep all the fucking moral man out of me. Let's go to the next site, alright? Wait, before we go to a different site, alright, before we go to the next one, I do have to show you the 2008 worldwide Animal Liberation Front Diary of Actions, alright? We're almost done, we're almost there. Alright, I just want to show you some interesting stuff. They got like wild boar freed, they got piglet liberated from farmer. Some of these seem like they have like massive like, oh man, we did something hardcore, but it's like, we just freed one fucking pig, dude, okay? Well, I mean, they're at least doing something. What the fuck am I doing sitting in front of a computer? But let's go to one, seafood van tire slashed in Madrid. Last Friday, we punctured the wheels of a van transporting fish and seafood. The next day, the goods were not on time. Fishing and hunting only mean one thing: murder! Damn, dude. And they even got it for you in like Spanish, so sabotaje de una furgoneta de pesca, or whatever, in Madrid. El pasado viernes rajamos las... Man, Amari's gonna fucking hate me. But, yeah, they slashed a fish van's tire, man. Fucking hardcore shit right there, dude. Let's, you know, they're gonna be ending up they're gonna be going to TerrorCon and shit, and people are gonna be like, what'd you do today? And they're gonna be like, man, we slashed tires. Oh my god. Why would you even? It's so cute. So this website you're seeing over here, this is, I'm going to have to censor this top section out because this top section is pretty vintage to me. Back when the PlayStation 3 network was really taken down for the first time, it was often taken down, same thing with Xbox Live. But back when the PSN was taken down, this was around like when Killzone 3 was coming out. I think SOCOM actually came out, or released a beta. But the PlayStation Network was taken down, and a lot of the PlayStation's private keys ended up being leaked and stuff. So what I'm trying to say over here is what you're seeing over here that's censored out is PS3's private keys. And the reason I'm showing this to you is because I've been trying to find this website for a while. I haven't really located it. I've seen these keys, but I haven't seen like the original posting by GeoHot. For those of you who don't know who GeoHot is one of the OG like hackers and shit. Not just hacking on the PlayStation 3. One of his biggest hacks was actually hacking the original iPhone. And that was a big thing, because if you go into the iPhone world, jailbreaking that shit is just beyond the most love thing imaginable. Now it's a little bit more complicated as time goes on, but GeoHot was one of the original like hackers on the platform. He hacked Sony's PlayStation 3's public keys, so basically you could like start running legit like software on like, or modded software on your PlayStation. He was basically hacking the PS3. It was because of GeoHot that at one point PlayStation 3 had this massive feature where you can install like Linux and shit onto your PlayStation, and Sony removed it because GeoHot was showing like security vulnerabilities on that shit. But the thing is that they took it away. You know, they completely wiped that shit away. They were like, we're not fucking around. And GeoHot was actually almost like sued. He was sued by Sony. So the thing is, they were like fucking going after him, right? And he was like running left, right to places where he couldn't get taken away, or he couldn't get party banned and shit. Like the feds couldn't get him. And now I think he's doing fine right now. I think GeoHot's just basically hacking around and shit. I know like the last photo I saw, he was like turning an Acura into a self-driving car. Pretty cool stuff. Follow him if you're into like any of this kind of hacking stuff. The dude is very talented, and this whole thing put the guy on like party van like levels, you know? So if we read over here, props to Fail Overflow for the asymmetric half no donate link, just use this info wisely. I do not condone piracy. This was basically like his final insurance thing, right? Like when you run away from the feds and stuff, you post this publicly and you run as far as you can. Once things are posted to the internet and they're valuable enough, they will stay up there no matter what you fucking do. It's like, whatever you post on the internet is there for good. All the videos that I posted will always follow me till the day I'm gone. That's how it works. But if you want your next console to be secure, get in touch with me, any of you. It'd be fun to be on the other side. Looking for a job at Sony there. I don't think you'd ever get a job. And this is a real self-hello world. Although it's not NPDRM, so it won't turn off the hard drive. Shouts to the guys who did Peace Light. Without you, I couldn't release this. First piece of homebrew so you can run, put in service mode, put on USB stick, boot. He also made a video, which I believe takes me to youtube.com, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go over here. This will, oh wait, if the owner, god, the video is private now. Interesting, GeoHot. It's jailbreak time. Open the zip. You know how to install 3.55 only. That was like the last jailbreakable firmware. That's what the firmware you have to be on to mod your PlayStation 3. I actually have a video of a modded PS3. Would-be pirates, don't waste your time. No donations accepted right now. Don't get scammed. Homebrew signing tools and source make self NPDRM makes valid. So basically, this is like the original, like fucking GeoHot jailbroken PlayStation 3. And ever since then, the PS3 has become one of the best havens for a modded like console, legit. But anyways, moving on, he had a January 26, 2011 old site, by the way, removed following a Sony lawsuit. This site was a mirror, right? Before it used to be original, Sony fucked it up. They had to release it on Freenet. But yeah, the gray stuff you're seeing over here, that's from the older website. They actually had to like gray it out just to let you know that was from the original. But the GitHub repository, YouTube video link is also gone. Anybody have the video is entirely gone. First, connect to the Tor network, leave a message, easy to remember, blah, 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 using Tor PM. Contrary to GeoHot's original instruction, I think it's a perfect time to mirror widely, but be careful. Now, the thing is I'm showing you this isn't big information anymore. PS3 has been hacked to death. And the thing is like this, Sony doesn't even fucking care about this anymore. The PS3, it's a legacy console, and so, again, Sony could give less of a fuck. It's happened. What's happened has happened. But back then, I'm only telling you this because for those of you who aren't into it, this was one of the biggest things that happened, not just in gaming, but in the whole hacking sphere as well. And one person who, very talented at this was out on the fucking run because of this shit. Now, I don't know nowadays how much of a repercussion this has, but GeoHot did some fucking talented shit, so big props to the guy. I'm not going to fangirl any longer, but it was very nice to see this. Let's go to a different website. So this is fuck this, and more importantly, fuck that. I almost didn't write this because fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another vlog, and as you can tell, it's a very politically incorrect vlog. Most sites you go to wouldn't. I mean, if you can read the bolded boner yet, get the fuck out. This is already interesting. But let's go into this, all right? Oh, I'm sorry. This was written on March 15, 2014, relatively recent vlog compared to the other stuff we've been reading. The last post was a little mean and a little biased, so I need to make another one that is more so. First of all, my name isn't Johnny, and I'm not 12. Sorry to hurt your scrawny little pedophile minds with my powerful words of fuck. I don't even know what word fits with what I'm writing. Secondly, I'm a little sorry for saying that Freenet is only used by pedophiles. This isn't true. I've seen plenty of adult porn on here, too. And one or two vlogs or Freenets have to do with WikiLeaks or some sort of antiquated newsworthy foundation for all the people who used to browse through porn sites comfortably, but now feel like they might one day meet an NSA agent and have the agent look at them in disgust, knowing what kind of perverted crap the weird little dude likes to see nude, bondaged, and beaten women eat after 4 days of no food or water, besides a hairy 70-year-old man's what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I do not have a boner. Do I get the fuck out? I don't know. I do have to say, though, that I actually kind of like Freenet, not because of the vast amounts of slow-to-load porn and the small user base of intelligent people too paranoid to talk to each other directly. This man's a savage, Jesus Christ. But also because I get to rant here. And nobody really gives a shit, do they? Nobody really does. Nobody really cares what you say on the internet. I don't understand, like, some people feel like what their opinion is matters on the internet. No, it doesn't work that way. But anyways, let's go over here. Nobody really gives a shit. Well, as far as they know, no, they don't. I'm sure somebody out there is heavily offended by me calling Freenet a place to either child porn, or antiquated holy shit dear, let's get off the grid now material. However, truly, fuck that. I don't have to care for your needs or feelings. In fact, you know that video? I'm trying to remember. Fuck. Oh, it's that one video. It's the one video. Yeah, the one with the fedora kid who's like, I don't care about your feelings. If you died today, I could care less. You know that one kid with the whole fedora and shit? I think he like flipped around it in the video. It sort of reminds me of the fedora kid, you know? It's like, I don't care about your feelings. I don't care if you died the next day, something like that. It's like that dude wrote this blog. Interesting. What the fuck? Roland, my name isn't Johnny. My name is actually Ragix15, and I like the word fuck. And oh yeah, I became anonymous recently, and now letting out years of stress on a one little crappy annoying site you're reading. Seriously now, you should see my own son. Hello, friend, or fuck you, or got any... What the fuck? I'm most likely to say hello to all those like a bot. Booyah. Now fuck off while I go write another post. Oh my god. This fucking dude. He truly doesn't care. Here's a well, good morning. Hello there, friend. I created this site in the hopes that I can reach a lot of really good people out there. The title of the site has to do with my constant obsession of the cuss word almost used by anybody. It fits with every situation, no matter group or older people, rich people. Now, if you were to say fuck you to anybody there, if they are actually proper and not that weird hybrid proper where they find things out of the ordinary really interesting, they'd probably be really weirdly angry at you, right? On the other hand, if you're smoking pot with a bunch of idiots in somebody's living room, you don't know who and you yell fuck you at the top of your lungs, nobody gives a fuck, right? Anyways, to get to the point, the word fuck is a really powerful word. This guy really loves that word, holy shit. And should be used more often. And honestly, I find it offensive that anybody finds it offensive to use it. You know what else I find offensive? Bright fucking webpage. Yeah, dude. It really hurt my eyes too. I'm up at night on the computer because I can't be during the day. And when I sit at the console all the time with green over black text all the fucking time and then go to a webpage to see nothing but black over white text all over the place, it's like releasing a vampire into a room full of UV lights. So essentially, this site is the way it is because I like the look of it. And if you don't like it, fuck you, alright? If you thought this was bad, fuck you. I have like this really edgy, like fucking WikiLeaks level lighting over here. Fucking goddamn, I need to step up my game and record a little bit later in the day. Let me actually do this. That might make the situation a lot better. Anyways, it's probably gonna... Yeah, oh my god, it's so much better. Jesus Christ. Anyways, as you can probably tell, the Freenet site is just some random dude from the internet's lame attempt at making a little rant book. I'm not going to be a 15-year-old girl about it. See CP links if you don't know what they look like. Okay. And hope for bestseller on whatever the fuck I'm writing, because truthfully, I don't care. Fuck this. This is totally written by the Fedora Kid. If you like it, great. If you don't, I'll gladly take any hate mail. Oh, hating any hate mail. Damn, dude. Fucking want to get roasted and shit. And when I say gladly, I mean it. Hate mail is fun sometimes. And knowing that I'm behind a boundary of complete anonymity, fuck it. The word fuck plays a major part in this site, as you can tell. I just love the sound of it. Fuck it. Fuck. Yeah, can't get tired of it. It's getting a little fucking naughty here, too. Now, for the conclusion of my first post, hello world, my name is Ragix15. I have a deep, closeted obsession with the word fuck. I like being anonymous. I like hate mail since I never get much of it off of my real identity. I'm an awesome guy. Everybody knows this. I like long walks on the beach. And if you don't like it, then fuck you. And most important, fuck that. Oh my god. What is this? Site created by Ragix15. It was last updated 15th of 2014 in March. Fuck this, and more importantly, fuck that too. Active link. Fuck it. This guy, I don't know why. Origin of my favorite word. Oh my god, we're getting into the educational side. Well, fuck it, it's time for another post. Although I understand how a stupid little site like this can be completely missed by many users. Oh, it's not missed. And seeing as though the entire place is fucking dead besides a select few, I'll direct my audience to them. Hello, pedophiles. My name is Johnny, and I am 12. I like candy and cheeseburgers and sneaking out in the middle of the night and go to the park so I can sit at the benches and pretend to be homeless. One night at band camp, my instructor told me to bend over. Oh my lord. Apparently I had mistied my shoelace and needed to fix it. He was a nice guy. Sometimes I like to eat cinnamon rolls with my bare hands and pretend to be a rabbit squirrel eating a tamed bear. I'm not sure if you get what I'm imagining, but it's quite a spectacle. What? What are you talking about, Johnny? Fuck. Vulgar slang. Verb. To have sexual intercourse with someone. Two people have sexual intercourse. Ruin or damage. I feel like all of those could be one. Vulgar slang. An act of sexual intercourse. A sexual partner. Vulgar slang, exclamation 1, used alone as a noun, the fuck, or a verb in various phrases to express anger, annoyance, contempt, impatience, or surprise, or simply for emphasis. Origin of fuck is Germanic. Early 16th century of Germanic origin, possibly from the Indo-European root meaning strike, shared by Latin pugnus, fist. So that the origin and meaning of the word fuck, not too descriptive, it is what it is. Honestly, I'd like to know who made striking your wife into a sexual thing. That's a bit of history that would be good in my 7th grade history class, especially since according to the Google search that gave me all this wonderful information, it was used a bit in the early 1800s, but then not at all until right until the 1950s. Damn 50s people, making everything dirty. Thank your grandma for that, kids. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That was probably the most interesting vlog I've actually ever fucking read. Ever. I'll be serious here. So far up till now. Ragix15, you fucking savage. I love you beyond belief. God bless. I really hope you update it in the year 2017. So fuck this, and more importantly, fuck that. Let's go to a different website. This is, ladies and gentlemen, Cult Investigations. Oh, I think I might have shown this before. Charles Del Campo is recognized internationally as an author, freelance investigative journalist, cult investigator, and private detective. I actually feel like that is who fucking Charles Del Campo really is. God damn. Okay, here we go. Let's go into this. Being multitasked in these fields has brought recognition to Charles on CNN, Telemundo, Univision, Mega TV, and multiple radio stations. Many people are not aware of the underground malevolent undertakings of sinister figures and cults who are involved in malicious events against our loved ones. Now, first of all, cults are kind of a big thing. Like, if you ever, like, have someone that's really inundated with like a cult or something, it doesn't even have to be like a religious cult or something, like it can be like anything, and they like if anybody like leaves your household and like lives off with like these cult type people, which I'm not saying all cults are bad. I don't want to sound like, you know, everyone that's going somewhere it's like a bad situation, but like if you're preventing people from like talking to other people because you're in that same like group or circle, that's pretty fucked up. You shouldn't be doing it. But it happens around the world more often than you think, is what I'm trying to get at. And it's pretty fucked, and it's a very touchy thing that somebody like Charles Del Campo, like, I mean, the site's a little off, but it's pretty interesting, Charles, I'll be honest with you. That's very interesting looking life this dude is dealing. But, let's go into this. Let's go down over here. Let's go see. Many people are not aware, blah, blah, blah. In Charles Del Campo and Associates Detective Agency, there's a whole little detective agency they've got going on here. We are the only authentic detective agency who is recognized nationwide with official credentials and expertise in cults. Man, it's got to be the most interesting job too, like investigating and breaking into cults and shit. Man, one day I wish I could live fucking Charles Del Campo's life, dude. Some of the most interesting people you meet in life, I swear, have some of the best, like, interesting occupations. Interestingly, no one else possesses such track records in this field and with verifiable qualifications to support such cult investigation claims. Nonetheless, in Charles Del Campo and Associates Detective Agency, we apply countermeasure methodologies in order to identify, authenticate, and defuse these unrecognizable, dangerous assailants. Therefore, technical cult knowledge, prevention, and proper safeguards are key elements in mitigating solutions to these unusual crisis scenarios. Now, they got special cult services like PK parental kidnapping, legal extraction, missing children, search unit, locate. Oh man, if I was a parent, I lost my fucking kid to a cult, dude. Goddamn. K&R kidnap and ransom rescue team. This sounds like a fucking special ops unit, dude. The rescue team, search unit, locate and shit. Satanic cult deprogramming, social reintegration. Oh, like rehabilitation, just say that. Paranormal anomalies. Oh, ghost hunting. Oh my god. This is actually interesting, dude. Cult abduction cases, homicide by cult, cult case files, GIU General Investigative Unit, defragmentation of cults, groups, brainwash, canine cadaver research handler, canine unit. Dude, he's got a fucking canine unit? Jeez, man. This guy's got it all. Parapsychological analysis, demonology obsessions, poltergeist manifestations, PK supernatural phenomenon, ufology assessments, evaluations, serial killer cases, predators, crime scene reevaluations, unsolved mysteries, and case analysis. According to Julio Carlos Perez, former CIA agent, damn, fucking credential and a half, Charles has been recognized in the industry as a leading expert in cult investigations with multiple television and radio appearances. In Charles Del Campo, all cases are held in strict confidentiality and handled with discretion. Contact us for a free evaluation and assessment in your case. Alright, blah, blah, blah. And then here you got, like, addresses. Apparently Charles is in, like, Florida and shit. He's even got, like, a whole license and everything, too. And apparently Charles is working pretty old and something because he's got an AOL email address. God bless. He even got a YouTube site. He's got, like, a bunch of interesting photos and shit. Paranormal. You know, you got... That's kind of fucking creepy if you walked into that shit. God damn. For those who believe, no proof is necessary. For those who do not believe, no proof is possible. Edgar Cayce. I hope I pronounced that right. But I opened up his like detective agency webpage, and here you go, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I had to do is I had to mute this, by the way, because holy fucking shit, does Charles Del Campo have some very interesting musical choices that blare and destroy your ears when you browse. But here's State of Florida agency license, blah blah blah. Charles Del Campo, he's got like a number and shit, so if you ever need to like contact stuff, I guess you got it. In many cases, it is necessary to retain the professional expertise, services, and intervention of a private detective in order to bring crisis resolution to your problem. Under these mitigating circumstances, in Charles Del Campo and Associates Detective Agency, we specialize in providing a wide range of tailored investigative services in order to resolve your case with full customer satisfaction. So Charles Del Campo, founder CEO of that whole group, recognized as an expert in the industry of investigation with over 25 years of experience, damn dude, combined with a former professional career as law enforcement, military, and intelligence subcontractor. That last part, intelligence subcontractor, like that's pretty fucked up, dude. What is that, like a hired hitman for the fucking military and shit? God damn. As a result of his ongoing services, Charles has appeared on multiple television and radio stations as a security expert in various journalist assignments of national events. Moreover, Charles is a pretty fucking big deal, let me tell you. Like, it's not like he's fucking new to the block or something. Charles has been doing this for a while. A private investigator, history, often abbreviated to PI, is informally called a private eye. A private detective or inquiry agent is a person who can be hired by individuals or groups to undertake investigatory law services. Private detectives, investigators, often work for attorneys in civil cases. A handful of very skilled private detective investigators work with defense attorneys on capital punishments and criminal defense cases. Many work for insurance companies to investigate suspicious claims. For the advent of no-fault divorce, many private detective investigators were hired to search out evidence of adultery and other basically, if for those of you who don't know, like if you ever have like a cheating spouse or something like that, a lot of people will hire like a PI to investigate, and if it can get like substantial evidence that they're the one that are like literally cheating, then you can get out of a fucking divorce with almost all of your stuff. It's a lot for that, you know, for that purpose, as well as investigating like what somebody's kind of up to, you know, hiring somebody to do that the dirty work for you and stuff. Private investigators can also be used to perform due diligence for an investigator who may be considering investing money with an investment group, fund manager, or other high-risk business or investment venture. Yeah, basically, if you're in a business, just check if the other person is, like, legit in the business rather than, you know, getting fucked on later, right? Here he's got, like, special services, business intelligence, human, things like that. Fully licensed, bonded, insured with official credentials and references. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's Charles Del Campo. All right, he's got, like, the little fucking cut-off JPEG going on over there. But, yeah, he's also got it in, like, Spanish. This is Charles Del Campo, dude. Dude, the guy's got the best facial hair imaginable. Fucking rolls in with cameras, gold watches, guns, and a badge, dude. I love it. It's so fucking cool. Apparently, he seems like he's a big deal, dude. Dude, for all I know, he could be the real-life John Wick and shit. Just fucking... Dude, it's so cool. He's also PayPal verified. God bless. Lake Placid, Florida, USA. Bodyguards 007 at AOL.com. I think this is the best... Well, guess I advertised Charles Del Campo. I think I found my new fucking senpai on the Freenet, dude. Until I need to totally contact this guy, maybe interview him once or something. It's actually pretty fucking cute. But I'm gonna back out and go to something else. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our Deep Web video of the week, about 1 minute and 1 second long, after 1 second over the minute average that I like to keep, because usually that's what a lot of these Deep Web videos are. They're usually about a minute long, just because you're downloading these off of a fucking slow-ass, unionized network anyways. There ain't no way you download an HD video that's over fucking 4 or 5 minutes and shit. But I think I'm gonna leave that where it's at. Of course, the first frame of this, usually I add like 2 seconds of black into it, but sometimes I totally don't. And over here, if you can see, they've got like a bunch of this. They got this white flash or whatever. I'm gonna hit play, and we're gonna see what we're into. And then, as always, we're going to assess the video afterwards and offer a analytical take on it. Rather than just not watch the whole video in its entirety. Let's hit play and see. I swear I've heard this kind of stuff. What the fuck? Are we cooking ground beef here? Yeah, we're cooking ground beef. It's like, you are not. This says, I think he said serpentine. Looks like an owl, dude. What the fuck? It looks like porridge. Ah, stop. My eyes. What the hell is this? It's like turkey stuffing or some shit. What the fuck? It's like vomit. Ugh. I don't like it. Summary of forecasts issued on Friday evening, 8th January 1993. Oh man, it has really horrible audio going here. By Environment Canada for the Western Territories and Northwestern BC for tonight and Saturday. Abbreviated weather forecast, Pelly Bay, very high wind chills tonight. Oh, what is this? Talyork, Haven, cloudy with occasional light snow. Cambridge Bay? Huh, what is this fucking shit? We just cut from that to this? And like some weird guitar shit in the back? Alright, I swear, I'm trying to like remember, but I'm trying to remember where I swear I've heard that same fucking voice somewhere before. I think I've heard it off those videos where they like show the underground like basement or something like that. I think that's what it's from. The quality for it is strikingly similar to that. Now, alright, so this is one of the weird kind of Argish videos that I find too, because I really don't know how to decipher or like explain these kind of videos, just because they're very off-putting and they're very weird. And again, it sort of like, it almost gives me this kind of like sickly manner, because I swear, when I look into like dingy shit like this, it's almost like you can like taste it in your mouth. You got like that taste of dingy shit in your fucking mouth, and it's just not pleasant at all. Almost makes you want to like, it makes you want to fucking dry heave, which I swear I will fight off trying to do. But if you look into it from the front, it's like, you go from this like white flash, and by the way, I will say, like, some of this stuff added into it is just an After Effects filter. Like, it's very crazily similar to how default of an After Effects filter it's showing. Now, if I go into this right here, we can see that it's like bubbling and shit like that. So it's like, I feel like there's like a pot of like stewing ground beef or some shit, or like ground rounds, and they're like looking in and like recording what is meat being cooked. Now, I mean, I could go the darker tone and say, is that human meat being cooked? But I'm pretty sure it's just like your standard beef and shit. So you can even like see over here, it's in like a fucking pan and shit, like from the outer rims and stuff. So this is obviously like food. This is the weird thing. It's like, is that like vomited shit? So weird. It's like, I look at that as vomit, and like vomit gets to me. Like, I hate looking at like vomit and shit. Like, if you look at somebody like throw up and stuff, it's like, ugh. And then like, it's not the fact of seeing the person throw up or like seeing throw up happening. It's like what happens to like vomit afterwards when it like congeals and shit. I don't want to get into it. It's fucking gross. But like, I don't know what it is. It seems like it's some weird like bread or like throw up. And you got like, what is like pieces of some bone and shit tossed in. And just getting oh, that is gross. Oh, that is fucking nasty. Jesus Christ. Fucking vomit and shit, dude. But I mean, it ain't that bad. It's not like you saw a fucking dead body and shit. But what's weird though, is around like a 38-second mark, it like cuts to this. And what it is like summary of forecast issued, and you can tell by the date, it's, 8th January 1993, by Environment Canada for Canada West, which, it's like anything past Manitoba, I'd say? Not Manitoba. I'm trying to remember, Winnipeg? No, not Manitoba. Winnipeg, yeah. Fuck. What am I going off on? But anything like on the western side, like the prairie provinces, like this is basically like it's telling you weather forecast and shit out there, which is really weird. It's like Western Territories and Northwestern British Columbia for tonight and Saturday. Interesting. I don't know why you cut to this, and then you have like the music playing in the back. And like it's just going on through it. Now if you go into the front, it's like there's a message being delivered in voice. Like the last part's not that important. It's just for some reason they put like weather updates and shit. But listening to this, it's like, why are you unhappy? You hear that? It's like, why are you unhappy? It's distorted to fuck. But it's like, why are you unhappy? Well, I don't know why I'm unhappy. I'm a pretty happy dude right now. I'm very confused, let me tell you that. But there really isn't much to say about this whole video, too, other than It's giving you the message of why are you unhappy. It's got like what appears to be cooking meat, and then out of nowhere it's like what is fucking old ass vomit. Ugh. I don't want to think about that. And then like at the end you exit with this you exit with these analyses of 1993 weather patterns in Western Canada. It's sort of like the weirdest amalgamation. It's like maybe now if this is part of that weird underground set of videos, it's something related to Canada. Which, the more and more I realize, scares the ever-living fuck out of me, because remember the 1999 creepypasta? That was also in Canada, very close to me, actually, like, literally the next fucking city from me. And now we're here. Back in Canada yet again. But, again, I don't really know the answer to this, except, I mean, why am I unhappy? Why is anybody unhappy? I don't know. It's asking a question. And if anybody has the answer to said question, let me know in the comments section below. But for now, I think I'm going to back out of this set of video, and I think I'm going to go to something else, because frankly, it's as much analysis you're really going to give it. Interesting set of videos, shot very well. Whoever did this really, you know, really is good at making an interesting project, I guess I could say. Or maybe it wasn't even related to that in the first place, and I'm just fucking going schizo, I don't know. But let's go to something else. Alright, let's back out of here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this week Deep Web Browsing, episode number 81, ladies and gentlemen. Today's, well, I think the past 3 episodes have really been a shining light for the Deep Web series. I think it's recently picked up, in my opinion, just because of the more interesting layer of websites we've been seeing. You know, we've seen a lot of the shops, we've seen a lot of the hitman sites, but I think what we're seeing right now is a lot of the personal websites kicking in on the Deep Web too, and that I cannot be more grateful for, because when you see a lot of the more personal websites, it really does speak out to you, and I do really enjoy it wholeheartedly, because that's really what you're in for the Deep Web. It's not just seeing shops or hitman or some crazy stuff, it's seeing a lot of the eco-terrorism or the weird forums, and seeing a lot of people's thoughts being like displayed onto the website, with the whole vlog we saw today, fuck this, fuck that. That was a very interesting thing, and I hope we, as more and more we go into this now, we see a lot more personal stuff. I've gotten a little more better at amassing these websites, browsing them, and I think the next Deep Web episodes will be a whole lot more interesting. I think some of the ones in the past, because there was a point where we saw a lot of hitman stuff, and it was like, I think I'm tired of seeing that stuff for now. But now that we're getting into the personal stuff, I have high hopes for next week's Deep Web Browsing session. As always, I'm going to end this over here. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. Have a great Sunday, by the way. All right, I really hope you have an amazing Sunday. Really hope you're enjoying 2017 so far. Let me know what you thought about this week's Deep Web Browsing session in the comments below. I am Mudahar, and I'm going to log off, go and have an amazing pre-Sunday, I guess you could say. A little bit recorded before that. I am out.